Hello and welcome back. I'm Deirdre and this is day 11 of packing up, doing some more decluttering and getting ready to move out. It's the ultimate downsize from a 5-bedroom home to a 2-bedroom apartment and I'm loving it. I've got rid of so much. This afternoon I've been going through and packing up the books that I've already decluttered and I've got another great big pile to go out. I just keep adding to it. What I thought I'd do, though, this afternoon is show you something I haven't shown you before, and this doesn't need decluttering, but, it might be interesting anyway. And they're the children's books that I have. Not my children's books, but children's books that I had when I was a child. I'm just going to quickly show them to you, and then I'll show you the great big pile of books that I'm also getting rid of now. And, and my big pile of things that I have been packing up. I just thought I'd do a quick update. I've just got my favourite kids books for me here in this little antique slide that was given to me by a friend, and we'll start with an old favourite, The Hobbit. This is the 75th edition. It's a beautiful edition. This is a very raggy little book of poems that I learnt when I was a very small child, just learning to read, yes, and colouring. Yes, well, so that was me as a naughty little baby. Oh, I can remember being terrified of this one, but I still wouldn't stop looking at it. Another version of The Hobbit, my first one, that has completely fallen to pieces, but I'm still keeping it. This is one of children who wouldn't leave their pony when the Germans occupied the Channel Islands during the Second World War. Wonderful story, I've always loved it, I've kept it all these years. And these were the stories I learnt to read on. Kittens, Antonio the Monkey, Ragamuffin, absolute favourite. My father gave me that when I was a young girl and it's a beautiful addition, wonderful story. Another one of those stories that just stuck in my mind. This is about children during the Boxer Rebellion. Heidi, of course. And this I found years ago, but it was a book I had when I was a child and I didn't even know if I could find it again. But it's about a little girl who lives with her grandmother and she has to have a wonderful imagination. So she plays with dough and she makes little dough people. And it's just nice. It's just a very, very simple story. It was something that I loved when I was a child, so I've kept it. The Wizard of Oz, of course. Another one of my childhood books. This is about a horse up on the moors. Beautiful illustrations. And I confess I bought this one. I do have a beautiful edition of Wind in the Willows. This is the 100th anniversary. And once again, I'm always just completely drawn in by beautiful illustrations. And another version of The Hobbit. This one illustrated by Michael Haig. And complete with this wonderful, wonderful drawing of Middle-earth. And the last one is Winnie the Pooh, because we love Winnie the Pooh. What shall we do today, Pooh? And that's another pile of books that I am getting rid of. I've just packed this box up. You see, I cut it down so it's not too big. This is a pile that I'm going to offer to my sons first before I let them go, but I'm not going to take them with me. So that's even more that I have decluttered. These shelves look pretty grim now. They've just got some of the gardening books and house books over here that are yet to be packed up. I haven't packed them up, sorry it's a bit dark. This one is completely empty. End of the hallway, yes, all gone. And then this is the pile that I've been amassing over the last few days. After I had sorted out the video about the tools, I went through and put them all in clear boxes ready to be stored, but also so that they're really easy to find. But that's quite a decent sized pile. Goes right through to the back. These are all the boxes I have packed so far. There's of course complete chaos everywhere else of things that I haven't yet packed, like the pictures, and just things I need to get rid of and just generally tidy up. So you can see I have packed up a lot. And there is really not a lot to go. I have decluttered the kitchen so much that really I'm down to a few drawers. I'll empty the pantry and that's that. It's not going to be difficult to pack the kitchen. It's probably less than 2 hours to do that. And then I'll be done. I'm not quite sure what I'll do for the rest of these 30 days. I've still got things to put on eBay. And I've still got things that I can paint and get ready to go to my new home. So there's quite a lot I can do. I'm just sort of running out of stuff to pack. That's a good thing. I've got to pack my wardrobe, which is not exactly enormous. I've got rid of so much. Didn't have a huge amount, and now I've just got rid of even more, and more will go, I think, as I put it into boxes. I'll be back tomorrow with day 12, so if you'd like to join me, please subscribe, and there's a playlist of the 30 days of decluttering that I did earlier. You have a lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.